HOOG. He is the mayor of Cape Canaveral. Bob?
Good morning, and thanks for having me here. I love a crowd. I got my notes here, so I don't hopefully forget nothing. I'm Bob HOOG, mayor of Cape Canaveral. I've only been mayor since November, but I've been on the board almost 20 years, off and on, serving the city on the council, and I've been on the board prior to that. But anyway, enough of myself, but we got a lot going on in that little town. Y'all walk through there. We're underway with a new city hall, approximately 17,000 square feet, and that should be occupied by April next year, hopefully. North Atlantic streetscape, we're redoing that complete street from the port all the way up to...
Get the mic closer to you.
I'm sorry. We're doing North Atlantic just like we did Ridgewood Avenue along the ocean. It'll be streetscapes, sign verbiage for different attractions and so forth. New lighting, solar lighting, which we went into on Ridgewood, it's working great. We also have a new park north of Manatee Park, which we utilize that so much we decided we're going to do another one up on the river north of there. And we just completed the pavilion and all the catwalk, the kayaking. We got a kayaking launching. We're out for bid right now on a bocce ball court. It's going to have a 9-hole putting green up there. So we're into the park business pretty heavy. We're also trying to work a deal with the county on Cherry Down Park, which the county has been trying to offer. But we got a few gigs we got to work out. Into our Indian River Lagoon, which I'm a very big fan of, wastewater, stormwater, and so forth. That's kind of my field where I look at. We just completed a new 2.5 million gallon storage tank for our reuse facilities. We're now at a capacity of 4.5 million a day that we can store. We got refurbished 2 lift stations. We moved one completely from the right-of-way of the street out into our park, Manatee Park. We kind of camouflaged that in a corner. So that was quite an expensive move, a lift station, plus refurb one completed. So we're doing a lot to help the lagoon in our city. And we're right on the lagoon, between the ocean and the lagoon. We're also replacing all of our stormwater collectors where the infalls go. We're replacing those with what they call a type C collector that traps all the debris from the street before it even gets into the system. And we're doing those like 4, 6, 8 at a time along the roads. We're also going to be doing a complete infiltration system of our ballpark. The whole community ballpark, the whole complex will be dismantled after Little League season. And we are going to put in an infiltration system under the ball field that will probably take 30 to 40 acres of smart water and put it back into the ground instead of the outfalls into the river. We're also upgrading our outfalls. We got 3 in the budget this coming year to upgrade the outfalls going into the IRC to what they call a 3rd generation outfall. It's going to collect the oils off the road. It already collects the debris, but now we're getting into the road waste, fertilizers, grass clippings, and all that stuff. We're going to do 3 a year. That was my demand, is one of my goals for the city is to do 3 of those a year. And we got that in our budget this year to do 3 outfalls. I'd like to see them all get closed off and do a reuse system. That's my goal before I leave this year. And also, Florida Paralympic, I just talked with Bert, he's here today. And I want to thank Bert personally for the hardening of all the system along A1A and back along our Ocean Beach Boulevard. We're getting rid of the wood poles little by little, and I'm thankful to Florida Paralympic. And we also had them heavily involved in our new lift station move. We had to run a whole new primary service for that to the lift station, which they did in a very expedient time for us. And that's about my report. The city's going so fast I can't keep up with it. But hopefully it just keeps going. Thanks a lot.